TA gusto immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo. Lakad mo.
Normally.
Yeah, she's gonna do a hell of a lot of work.
And going on this TB with a scatter blast and a toss from Genek. K1, he's so close to death, and he's gone. Murray, see Smile tossed under tower. EP does have the chains to hold him in place, and Shadow Fiend, the squishy, delicate hero in that mid lane, dead to the rotation. Tiny already showing his worth.
That's epic, but you know, maybe they'll prove me wrong. It's Beast Coast after all. They love playing from behind.
Well, they've turned on Stinger here. Mariano baits him in, sets the trap for the Tiny rotation. K1 gets one hit at the... What's the Rubik's job? I'm assuming not to die middle. In a second, we'll see if he does survive under his tier 2. It looks like he's okay. Stinger arrives, has kisses launched at him, but a Requiem from the high ground doing big damage and fearing them up. PP dead, Stinger trading his life, but Stomp, they've got a good 5-6 seconds, and he slight dodges the blink stomp, so PP hook shotted, invis and hidden, but the raises landing from C Smile.
YOLO walk into this triangle. I mean, they might be able to kick out the Terrorblade, but
yeah, you just can't do this so willy-nilly. Prada just dies. Genek now raised down, and Beast Coast defend their high ground. Kisses are good though, in towards K1. Doesn't have mana for the Sunder. Tried to tread swap, but it wasn't enough as they lift and Requiem, toss around the Ember Spirit, feared and killed. Whisper
to get enough some gold for the blink.
Oh, PP. After respawning, comes back to his Remnant. I'm not sure if he's all right here.
Ooh.
That's a yikes from me. Very well executed by Beast Coast, though. It has to be said. Perfect chain stunning now moving in towards Mariano. Whisper Blink stomps. Finds the Snapfire and a gifted double kill for C Smiles. They toss the Centaur forward. Tiny down to 200 HP. Very close to death.
Very quickly, especially if this gold advantage Beast Coast has right now.
Minus 29 armor on Roshan definitely helps.
Oh my lord.
Little Shredder level 1, couple of meld hits with that Deso of Lumiere. They will catch the gyro, but it's just Prada's position 5 that falls to the Roshan take. Infinity more than happy about that, and they might be able to jump C-Smile here, but no, it's Stinger. I guess the catch with hook shot onto the Tiny. Kisses launched in towards him, and Stinger's dead. TB's walked into this fight, though. K1 wants to get involved in a blink stomp, finding Mariano. He'll be forced to cookie to try and get to high ground. He jumps across the river. Can they close the gap? The scatter blast holds them back. You know what else is classic K1? Random stat item not completed. Like oh, hang on, there's lots of TPs coming in bottom. Slight chains onto Whisper, forced snap away by Gojira. And a Requiem going to get launched out, but they've already lost their Centaur. They can try and finish off the TA as she's lost all her mana, now her first life, but it's BKB TP time for C Smile. Stinger's also hook shotted to safety. Just needs to not get caught by this
chains,
Ember.
actually.
Didn't land the chains, you're right. So they won't be able to find anyone else. Another 3 seconds. There's the cookie, the Stinger clockwork on the retreat.
Tiny, I mean, I don't like this. He's so close to blink for this.
Let's see Smile with the Requiem. Just kill the gyro. They've got to catch on to, the slight dodge of the hook shot. PP somehow out of there, and C Smile has to BKB to chase the Tiny. Stinger still alive. The kiss is not landing perfectly on his head, and a blink away from Mariano. Will get Infinity a bit of distance here, but they're bridging the gap. Gojira steals tree grab. Not what he wanted. But Terrorblade has popped meta, and that's what they're picking out now is, hey, K1 has used his big spell. His ult is on cooldown. The toss back of the SF. No BKB, remember. He is down and out. Cooldown is a good one in from Prada as well. Slowing Beast Coast's advance, but TA Tiny both dead. Gyro's bought back. Cause SF and TB. Oh, Tiny's blinked in. I don't know if that's where he wanted to be, and a great hook shot. Jump from Whisper, catching the gyro. He's been forced out of there. And a Whisper on a killing spree as both supports of Infinity are slain. TA, refracted and blinking. We've bought the relic and someone else already has Radiance completed. You're like, oh god, really? What do I do now? Tiny.
Just like my pubs.
Tossing clockwork, but Stinger with a force and the hook shot straight back in on top of him as Mariano is picked off by K1. And this is all going downhill.
Rocket itself, it just gives damage to the rocket, but it's so easy with 2 range cores to take it down.
I'll come back to this in a second because Lumiere having to blink away, but PP caught again. Not a single spell cast, no BKB, couldn't blink out. Stinger's found by Mariano up to the northwest, but Whisper is going to trade it out for another one. Gyrocopter dead yet.
Telegraph, like the gyro homing missile
Good toss.
is on an
Gojira showing off his Force Staff, and the Stampede not going to help him. But in comes C-Small with a double damage rune and a 3-man. Blink Stomp from Whisper. Catches them with their pants down. Requiem's out, and they just lose everybody. Whisper will die inside the base, but K1 still unleashing an awful amount of damage onto Lumiere. TA has a buyback, but it really seems like we're at the point of no return now for Infinity. Double buyback from them. C-Smile holding Aegis, but bursting down. He had another target in PP's Ember Spirit. Where's the Templar Assassin? Where's she hiding? Down in the bottom lane, maybe looking for the TB. There's an avalanche toss. They've caught out K1. He's holding Sunder and looking for a person to put it on. He removes all of Lumiere's HP and picks up a rampage. This one's over.
AC Terrorblade. You don't see that very often, but I guess, you know, it just combined with the Shadow Fiend. They are doing so much physical damage. I'm just very impressed by Beast Coast. I was kind of afraid for the SF-15 pick.
Is made by the items it builds. It seems to go very well together with the way that they are winning these games right now.
Start a fight already. Infinity. We'll get cracking.
5-man shield
yeah, the shield. No, it got cancelled out. He didn't get the buff off it. It got God's Rebuked out of the air and didn't actually land, so he doesn't get the shield crash. Bring some items out for my Pango. And bottom lane, they get a shackle shot in for the Slardar. Took it across, hits the Jug with a bash. The spin will end. Mariano near death, and the Wind Ranger going to finish him off. Here comes the trade out. Slardar down, but K1 stuck around for far too long before OG have been using to great success for years now. Trapping Ogre inside the cogs. Gojira allows the setup for Whisper Swashbuckle. Lumiere. Media in for C-Smile, jumping straight onto PP. Gets the spear off before the Astral Remnant hit him, but still trapped inside those cogs somehow. And maybe a setup on the Snapfire here if C-Smile looks in neutral items coming towards them. But maybe now an opening. K1 going to escape thanks to PP Shackle Shot. Mariano has the Corrosive Haze onto K1's Jug. I don't know, do you waste Omni Slash here? You can maybe buy a bit of time for the spin to come off cooldown and the stick as well, but that's not enough. C-Smile was trying to close the gap, but sees the Snapfire instead. Does get the cookie onto that Mars back towards Clockwork, but Snapfire brought down by C-Smile, even killing off the Courier while Whisper's rolling Thunder, looking to arrive onto PP. What's he got? He's trying to get pushed onto the high ground, but well placed by Whisper to make sure that doesn't happen, and gets pushed back down to low ground. A bit of back and forth, but Gojira
To this mid lane might actually walk. He's on cooldown though.
Prada dying inside the cogs. Gojira and Stinger, the two supports, pairing up with C-Smile. Shackle Shot doesn't latch to anyone behind, but C-Smile's got enough damage to come in and help them out. Now PP.
Because he wanted to be tankier, I think.
More HP, yeah.
Yes, he just gets it for the HP. Alright.
It's like Ultimate Orb is like notoriously one of the worst goal to stat effective. Oh, hang on. Hook shot back in. Gojira can't save Whisper though. So a couple of gifted kills here to Infinity. But now it's Stinger starting it with a Shackle Shot Gale Force. Prada's Ogre and even PP's Mars. Gojira's kicked it off onto him. Half HP on the Mars and Whisper looking for the roll. They've killed the Ogre in the back, so now they can all collapse onto PP. But good damage from the TA, just bursting through Whisper. Stands her ground and launches those Deso projectiles in while K1 Omni slashes Genek and C-Smile does pick up the Mars at long last. But the bash and the hit comes in with a minus armor. Sick damage from Infinity.
Shoot. Oh.
I'll find Stinger. Easy pickings. Or is it?
Is it though?
Or is it? Missed the spear.
What?
I'll finish her off anyway. The TPs are coming and the Rolling Thunder crashing in. Whisper still has to be wary though of that TA and the physical damage that she brings. They'll focus down the Prada Ogre, sure. C-Smile and K1 do have to contend with Lumiere and Mariano coming in and bursting down that Void Spirit though. K1's got to run. Turn tail and bail. Can't stick around here inside the arena. He'll Omni slash Mariano. Maybe jump across to Lumiere as Gojira has joined in the fray. Lumiere still able to stand their ground and fight though and finish off the Clockwork and look for K1 now with a Melt Strike from long range. Not enough damage there. They do catch her with the Remnant and spin to take the Aegis though. And Beast Coast with one buyback off a C-Smile. They've demolished this team fight. They've destroyed Infinity. Everyone's gonna die. An Abyssal Blade on K1 soon. He's picked up the Vanguard already. And he's storming into this
items.
dire jungle. He's got Scardy Manta Maelstrom, the hook shot from Gojira. And it's there towards Mariano, who BKBs up, and they get the kisses onto the Clockwork. finish him off while K1's still looking for a target. They've got PP isolated. That's the one they want to go for. Snapfire as well has also put herself in harm's feels bad because you're walking through Beast Coast. Gojira putting himself here. You know, it's a freebie kill, but it allows Whisper to set up for a proper team fight, and Clockwork just buys back as they move straight in onto Mariano. Rolling Thunder. And the Swashbuckle clears up the Snapfire, and now Infinity trying to retreat, but it's Gojira's buyback with a hook shot. Catches Mariano. It's a decent arena to zone them out and keep them away, but jumping in, Whisper will help the Clockwork fight. Theoretically, she could have buyback, but I think they've seen her items and realized that money is not there for her. Another jump stun, catching K1 inside the arena with the kisses, but he'll get a spin off in the end, and Gojira Whisper causing so much havoc with these cogs and the roll will take down Mariano for a dieback on him, and Infinity bleeding out now. They'll have TA respawn soon, but the rest of Beast Coast have arrived on the scene of the crime. Whisper and C-Smile looking to push them back a little bit more, and PP in with the God's Rebuke pops the Eon disc. But it's all about the barracks. Focus on the buildings. Oh, nice scout blast. Genix in there. Cleared through C-Smile once more. The Ghost Scepter offering a little safety there with the Essence Ring 2. Snapfire still alive. As Halberd on Whisper and a blink away allows him to jump deeper, disarm the TA, kill the Snapfire, and K1 Stinger clearing everyone else up. Nothing left in the tank for Infinity. TA Mars against the world, and K1 is far too strong. Poor PP.
Yep, I mean...
Stinger.
K1's in a fountain, dude.
Yeah, GG's cool.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I love it, you know. For after 3 games, we finally get one that is not upset. I think that's probably what most people expected, this outcome. Beastcoast played really well.
Right.